Hello, collective. Welcome, welcome. You guys know the drill. I got some messages. You take what resonates, and yeah, it's gonna be based on audio. Okay. Um, there's quite a bit. I will say this in terms of the messages here. So I will just go in order. And also, disclaimer: yes, I am an intuitive energy reader. So yes. Okay. First and foremost, we shall continue. All right. The first message number one is in the format of an automatic writing that I do on my channel here. Okay. Um, it's quite simple. It's quite straight to the point. Somebody that you are dealing with or thinking of. Okay. This is their energy towards you. If they haven't said anything, this is what they want to say, feel, and possibly someday take action towards. Okay. I quote, if I could kiss you, I would. That's the message, okay? I don't know who's from, but like I said, if it resonates, it resonates. I do want to say that this is not something that you are aware of, so they're keeping um, that specific message, feeling, communication to themselves, okay? Will this get revealed? I do feel so, okay? Um, I will shuffle from my affirmation deck for you guys and see what you can take from this. Know that you are loved, okay? And that this is somebody that is supposed to be on your path, okay? This is not a karmic person, okay? This is a person that generally has feelings for you and they're not shenanigans, okay? So take that. Though that's not what the card is saying. I am just tuning into the card that I was shuffling. The card that you got, if I'm gonna go by the book, it's I am love. I am that I am because of God, or I am that I am because of who I am. Okay. So I was just kind of dissecting that for you guys in this message. Number one, it's officially done. On to the next, okay? Don't miss your soulmate. This is for somebody, okay? Uh, you know who your soulmate is. There's a soulmate in your path, okay? If you know, don't miss them. And if you do know who they are, please interact, okay? Um, that message is not so much like an automatic writing, but it's more so like low key a warning for somebody. Um, yeah, don't miss your soulmate. Whoever it is, I feel like you need to be more attentive over your soulmate. What really comes to my mind is there was this series. Um, every time I'm trying to over explain, it's almost like in my retrograde. If you guys have ever seen Once Upon a Time, and the Blue Fairy was directing Regina to her soulmate, which was Robin Hood, but she couldn't go in because she was too afraid that she would mess it up. Or yeah, that basically it. Okay, and then she kind of ditched her path and went into like being the evil queen. Now I know if you haven't seen this specific series, it's gonna sound very like what the heck is she on about? But again, analyzing and paraphrasing, you could have met your soulmate, okay? It could also be the retrograde. Not in retrograde, but between the retrograde and Mercury retrograde and direct. So, pretty recently, okay? And I feel like for whomever this resonates, you might be too afraid to interact with your person. Um, because of insecurities, okay, or you don't feel good enough, or because of your doubts. My message to you is whomever this is for, do not miss your soulmate because it's very critical that you also interact. It takes two to actually build a relationship. Okay, um, like I said, whoever this is for, you know what it is. Okay, um, we shall move on. Now, I'll get a few countries, a lot of them. If I have, I guess I'm gonna try to keep this short. Now, you guys have seen at least the recent energy readings I've done that countries has been popping up in terms of like a message. Uh, I don't know why is it like this, but you know, hey, whatever my team wants to me for me to deliver, then it is what it is, I guess. Um, yes, onto it. So, country number one, we got France. Okay, you could be from France. You're dealing with somebody from France. Something is going on in France, specifically Paris. Okay, Paris. Um, then we got Italy as well. Italy, beautiful country, beautiful country. Personally, I miss it, but I think that goes in the same way in terms of like you're from Italy, you're dealing with someone from Italy, or you're gonna meet in Italy. Same thing goes with France. Another country I can add to the roster is Japan as well. Same thing. You're from Japan, you're meeting in Japan, or your person is from Japan. Okay. The third country is, or sorry, the fourth one is Cuba. Same thing there. Something is going on. Are you meeting somebody from Cuba, or you're going to Cuba, or your person is from Cuba? Now, this could be in relation to soulmates, events, anything. I don't know, but I got these countries. Okay, I also got Sweden as well. It applies. It's the same ringtone. When I was out and about, when I did my errands today, because all these countries I got them yesterday, and today I was tuning into Finland. Okay, so we will add that into the roster as well. Okay, um, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Um, we got on to the next message is the 24th as well as the 27th of April. Something will take place during these dates or have already because it's already passed for at least the 24th of April. Today is the 27th, so let me shuffle a card from there because let's see what's up. Okay. We got let it go. So in terms of the 24th or the 27th, something needs to be let go. Somebody could also be quite in their head, either it's you or somebody in relation to you. Something needs to be let go, a thought process, a mindset. So yeah, you or somebody in relation to you. So I think that's pretty much it. Somebody is quite annoyed though, I will say that. Um, it could be somebody from Finland that is kind of like upset. Um, I guess let it go. Um, so we shall keep on moving. So, message number as follows. Something is coming to you or is really growing rapidly in terms of like, um, I think I wrote this when I was like half asleep. so, so what I'm trying to say is that there's something that is coming towards you, okay? And it won't be unexpected, but it almost feels like a surprise. Okay, this is something that you will expect, but it's not like you didn't expect it to arrive so quickly. Okay, so it almost feels like a surprise. I don't know what it is, but that's for somebody. Okay, um, let's continue. We also got, this is the following message here. So I was kind of tuning into somebody like cooking something in a black pot or cauldron. So that felt quite mysterious. You know, that doesn't feel like a regular smuggler message. So let's see what this is all about. So it's somebody that has an ulterior motive, okay? Their energy is not 10-10. It's not good, but they are pretty gifted. Whoever is cooking up something in a pot, they could definitely be doing some sort of magic here, okay? And when I say magic in this sense, it doesn't seem positive, okay? Um, it doesn't seem intense either, but it's kind of like in terms of it being dark. But they could have like do some sort of spell work, something of this nature to like bring somebody in, a partner in. I don't know if you're doing this, okay? Or somebody in relation to you is doing this to bring somebody of your liking. I don't know. It could be a group of people. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I Somebody's cooking up something spell based. Okay, and it's to bring in a date to be specific, like a lover or a date. Okay. Um. Yeah. You or somebody else in relation to you is struggling to like find somebody, and they're trying to do a spell to bring somebody in. I mean, you are gifted, so it's gonna work. It just, you know, personally, I'm all about let things happen organically. But if you have to do spell work to bring a date in, I guess, you know, I guess. Um, okay. Okay. Let's go on to the next message. I was tuning into a flowery turquoise, like, oh my god, what, like heel shoe thingy, like summer heels, but they were like turquoise. Maybe you benefit from wearing turquoise during summer or when it's warm or hot outside. Um, Turquoise is a very healing stone. Actually, I have it myself. I don't know the description by heart. Let's see if I stored it in my room somewhere. Let's see. If not, we're just gonna move past it. But turquoise is connecting to like healing abilities, the ocean. Um, if I don't have it, we're just gonna move past it, okay? I used to save a lot of like notes for my crystals. Like in due time, I thought I would do like a whole breakdown on crystals that I have, or that would be beneficial, but I never really came to it. So I don't have one on turquoise. Look it up though, turquoise. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing this turquoise, guys. Okay, it will be very beneficial during this time for you, especially around your feet area, so you can get like a turquoise ankle bracelet. Okay, if not, like the color itself has a really good incentive of like bringing you really healing properties. Okay, so yeah, we shall move on. We also got the number two, 2111, okay, as well as 777. So I actually have that more in detail on my website. So I'm just going to read from my website and what it says. So if you come across this specific number, 2111, it means that you're absolutely on the right path when it comes to having your wildest dreams and manifestations coming true. So like whatever you're trying to manifest, bring into your life, how crazy they are, it's the season of it coming into fruition, okay? Especially if you have seen this number yourself. Though I'm a deliverer of messages here, it does help if you have also tuned into like the similar like angel numbers. I know I say it all the time, and that's probably not like a thing to do when you are guiding somebody or when you do the things that I do. But I don't really kind of go about messages how everybody else is doing. So yeah, 2111, you're absolutely on the right path to have your wildest dreams come true. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You might also get like a kick of energy of being quite spontaneous and adventurous during this time. And I feel like it has to do with the fact that your manifestations or dreams are coming true. Okay, it's almost like a signal to your body, like it's time, it's here, it's here. Okay. Um, so we got that, and we also got 777, which is one of my favorite numbers. Um, let's see here. That personally, on a note, that is like when you are. I'm gonna keep it short. So personally, like the messages I get, they don't align with what's online. And most of the times I go with my intuition and what I've been spiritually led to say. But obviously, if I'm, having the urge to bring in what the web is saying, obviously I'm going to do so. Um, but yeah, 777 is a solid confirmation, a solid yes, is also a heavenly protections from heavenly realms, is similar to like 333. Um, See it more so like a yes and a confirmation. For other people, you can kind of view it as lucky number 7. In the past, before I stepped into the spiritual community, I was always viewing 777 as um, a protection number in terms of like the counterfeit to 666. When things are going good, it's always 777. But when things are going kind of less good, it's always a 666 around the corner. But over the course of my life, I've learned that there are different meanings and so on and so on. It's not the same how it used to be, and I feel like that could also be symbolic for like how things are changing around in your reality. Okay. uh and also the realization of you have the power to actually change your reality, and it's being guided to do so as well, and seeing that coming to fruition is such a beautiful thing, if I say so myself. But online, 777 is symbolic for etherealism, protection from God, the heavenly realms, like I mentioned before, and basically knowing that you are very in tune with your higher self, with your spiritual work journey, your path at the moment. So when you see these specific numbers, almost like you're out of the matrix, okay, mindset wise and behavior wise as well, behaviorism wise, okay. But yeah, that's it. And for all the numbers, and then we got a message from a person. I don't know if it's a karmic, but it could be in relation to one of the countries that I mentioned. But somebody feels like they're a mess, okay? But they like you. So there's that. A soulmate, or I don't know on the money who this is definitely a soulmate, okay? Whether it's good or bad is kind of up to you to dissect. What I'm just tuning into is that this specific energy wise person is feeling like they're a mess, but they like you, okay? Um, you know what? It's okay to be a mess sometimes because we're not perfect. So I get it. So yeah, I feel like this could also be symbolic for like their life feels like a mess right now, but they found somebody that is kind of lifting them up, their spirits, And I like people like that, when you go through things and all of a sudden you come across like a new friend or a partner or whatever, and you just feel like, or, or family member, depending on your surroundings, and your instant mood shift for the better, Those are like really gem people, I feel like. Just on a like personal note, when you come across individuals and all of a sudden you go from like, oh, my life is not shitty, it's better because I get to talk to you or I'm with you, and it's quite nice. I will say that. Yeah, but let's move on. Message number as follows. I lost count. We got the movies. So again, this could be in reference to the countries that I mentioned. You could work at the movies. You could want to go and see a movie, or somebody wants to go and see a movie with you. Okay. Um, there we go. Okay. And then we got museum and DNA. That kind of came in hand. So I will say in reference to that, you could work at a museum, you're gonna meet at a museum or visit a museum. You and somebody has similar like backgrounds, so from the same country, ethnicity. DNA could also be above the like physical part, the human part. You could also be linked with somebody that you're genetically coded um, to function with. It's not like it's a soulmate, but it's kind of like this is like for my spiritual people. Like you meet your soul tribe and you can click with people and vibe with them so perfectly. There's this synergy, so there's some sort of spiritual DNA with you and another person as well. So a soulmate, as you guys can know, that could be a friend, a lover, a foe, an ally, from different walks of life. Like you just feel like a connection with this person, but it's like there's no ulterior motive. It's just kind of like a vibe. An example is if you both like Harry Potter and you have that in common, and you just feel like, oh, I just met like my soulmate, um, and you would never forget that person. You know, no matter what. It's kind of like you carry this person, and they're gonna carry you with them for the rest of your lives. So a museum, okay, you can meet this person at a museum, or you work at a museum. Um, or you might realize this when you go to the museum, like this, me and this person, we have perfect synergy. Okay, um, that's for the DNA part. I think so. Yeah, sounds nice. Let me shuffle a card. Maybe, yeah. All right. We don't have to shuffle on cards. Let's move on. So, um, the following messages here. Actually, let me do all the positive first, and then we're gonna go into the lesser ones. They're not much, but they're one or two. Okay. Um. So finally, there are good people that are speaking good about you and giving you your accolades and recognition. Heavy on your family treating you right and respecting your boundaries. Now, this could be in relation to whomever is in your closest circle, but what I was tuning into heavy on your family actually giving you respect when it comes to your boundaries and giving you recognition, and there is no backhanded compliments or anything of this sort. So that's really good. Um, and you know what? I'm gonna accept this and claim this because the Lord knows I need it. So yeah, um, a lot of so that was that. But I will also say a lot of things are gonna be revealed in terms of what was hidden. And I feel like it has to be helped. Um, it has to be helped. Um, you know what? Yeah, a lot of things are gonna that's hidden. It's gonna come into revelations, and I feel like there's gonna be a lot of justice as well. And I feel like this is what people are treating you good, but there is like no ulterior motive. It's just that the energy has shifted. That makes sense. Okay. We shall move on. So we got message number let's see here. I'm gonna go in order. So there's one specific person that is upset with themselves because of hyperpigmentation. Um, as somebody that's into skincare, you can use, I think it's hydroxylic acid. One of those. Oh my god, hold up. I have it though. So yeah, no, it's not hydroxylic acid, but maybe you could. But in terms of hyperpigmentation specifically, glyco glycolic acid number 7, the toning solution. Okay, and there's also a new one. I don't know like your background or whatever, but I just saw a new one with Kiki Parmo hyper. Let's see here. There are like different types, but that one is really good. The ordinary glycosilic acid 7. Um, so and then we got soothing barrier support cream. I'm just googling now. It's also from the ordinary, but there is one specific though. Here, it's a bit expensive, but it's from La Roche Posay. La Roche Posay, and basically it's like a Melody um, Mela B3 serum from La Roche Posay. Okay, it's a bit pricey, but literally saw this on my feed. And Kiki Parmo, wow, Kiki Polymer, the celebrity was promoting this. So try that out. Okay, La Roche Posay, Mela B3, or the glycolic acid number 7 from the ordinary. Okay, so yeah, and obviously sun protection. Okay, so there is that. We should move on, guys. Don't be upset with yourself. We all go through ups and downs in terms of our skin. So, it's a journey, not a destination. But we shall get there in due time. So, yeah, that's for somebody. So, there you go. Uh, so, there is an attack from somebody that was born 1990, or the person. So I don't know if you were born 1990 and you're getting attacked, okay, or somebody that was born in 1990 is attacking you. So I actually got this like yesterday night, this specific message, but I was like, so yeah, somebody is attacking somebody from. There's an attack on somebody, okay? You're born during 1990 or this individual. But I'm gonna shuffle an advice card. So the attack here is not good. It's quite negative. So if you know anything about my spiritual attacks videos, they are on my channel and you can see what it is. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea when they're listening to messages of this caliber. But as you guys know, I don't only just do love and light messages. I'm a realist as much as you can be in this spiritual community. But yeah, what they're attacking here is your art, or this person could be an artist. I do feel like you have some sort of project or art going on, and they don't like the fact that you're at the forefront with this. I feel like yeah, they hate the fact that you're honest, true, and authentic, and you have something that is priceless and out of the box, and they're attacking you for this. You could actually see this them attacking you But if you feel like I'm gonna give you a few examples of like what can take place. Okay, you can feel like drained, sick all of a sudden, cold. And keep in mind, it's not like people don't get sick, even though there is a way to go about that as well in terms of that specific message. But people are not supposed to get sick, and if they do, it's because of the environment or the food we eat. But whoever is attacking your work from the 1990s, or you born during the 1990s, if you're a healthy active person, okay, you know you're doing well, all of a sudden you get sick, okay, um and you already know that you're good in terms of taking healthy, okay, simple as that. You get sick, your throat chakra starts messing up, meaning that you have issues with communicating. Have you or not be able to finish your work? You could also have scratches if you wake up with scratches from your sleep on your body, specifically certain areas on your body. That's because somebody's doing work on you, and you have to cleanse your energy. Now, again, we're going to tap into my belief system. Prayer is something that really works, okay? But if you're not into that, you can cleanse your energy. You can do salt bath. Um, so yeah, those are the two. If it's so critical, where it's so severe, I would advise to go to somebody that can handle like energies of this nature and cleanse it, do energy cleansing. Reiki is one form of energy cleansing, and there's different formats to that as well. I do that personally, but I do feel like you can kind of handle it by yourself. But if not, you know where to go to. Okay, so that's a message for somebody. They're really trying to stop your success, and they know that you're the main event, and they're just hating. Okay, the fact that you created something that is out of the box. Okay, this person is quite heavily jealous of you as well. Um, so you have to cleanse your energy. Whoever feels attacked when it comes to the work, and heavy on 1990 being like a resonance. Okay, in this reading. Okay. We shall move on, guys. So, last and not least, this is for people that are trying to see what's up with my Soultribe. Hello, guys. So, I was tuning into one of you guys, somebody that's probably very new, and you have the perception of that my Soultribe is based on religion, my website, or the actual membership. That's not what the case. The reason why my website is the way it is, and I say what I need to say in terms of messages and how I go about life, operate in terms of like everything that I do and am, is for a reason. Okay, um, I'm consciously aware that my messages are not for everyone, and they're not intended to do so and be so. Um, but never put me in a box when it comes to who I am and what I do, because you will probably get it right. No, you will probably get it wrong. You think you got it right, but you got it wrong. Okay, because as much as I know about um, religion, I know equally as much to like everything besides that. Okay, so that is for one or two new individuals that is curious about my so-called membership of Soultribe that have piqued an interest. Um, there are different things that goes on when it comes to my membership, but the main focus is giving a place for people that feel community, like-mindedness. Obviously, the extended is great, and you do get a lot of benefits as well in terms of my readings. But the main energy here is kind of like a secluded place for individuals that are on my same frequency, because I'm also aware that not everything can be shared on YouTube, and not everybody is so accepting. One example I can give is if I'm giving, and I noticed, and again, I did this membership for a reason as well. When I did one of my videos and the messages was quite intense. I'm somebody that can very tune in quite easily, and I don't need cards. And the cards is kind of it's not it's a tool because it's what's you know the fad, the mainstream. Um, so like I was saying, when I did one of my messages here, and that got a lot of comments, and everybody is entitled to opinion about when those people at that specific video starts attacking each other. Like it's one thing to feel some type of way about my videos, and I've got some likes and dislikes. Barely anyone kind of like if they have anything negative to say about me, it's not to disagree with the message, it's the fact that the messages are out. My issue here is like when you guys are attacking each other. This is why I felt the need to do this membership so like me and my soul tribe can come to a place where it's like at least we are on a mutual ground to agree to disagree but not verbally attack one another because the internet and open spaces can be quite crucial. Okay, if I haven't noticed, and I also noticed like yeah, I think I don't have to over explain. That's it can be quite crucial. So having a secluded place where it's like, okay, nobody's gonna get judged for who they are, where they come from, what they believe, and what they prefer. This is why. So no, it's not based on religion. Okay, so I'm officially done. Excuse the word fumbling, but I feel like that's a given right now. So thank you, everybody that listened and resonated and liked and joined. And I understand that not everybody. Actually, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will say though, in terms of my soul tribe, there is still gonna be a pause on it for a bit, and there's also gonna be a momentary moment where I will make this available for everybody. It's gonna be so yeah. I think I already posted that on my Instagram and my community board. I'm not 100% sure, but for whoever is like, what the heck, a question mark. Um, hey, there's always a moment for access one day. So yeah, with that being said, as always, guys, good luck in your journey in life, and thank you for stopping by.